Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are celebrating Rebecca Lockhart and her 1,000 subscriber milestone here on YouTube. Now we are celebrating by scraplifting her. So I went ahead and went through her Instagram and I found this layout right here. It looks to be a black and white polka dot with lots of red. Now I am going to be scraplifting that. I did get a black and white paper, but it's not a polka dot. It's more of a hash mark paper. And I am scrapbooking this very nearly empty fuel gauge. Yes, I like to live dangerously. So let's see what I can do. All right, you guys. So I'm pretty positive, like 99.9875% sure that Rebecca used the Polka Dot Grid stencil on her layout that I'm scraplifting, like that, sure. And it's my stencil and I didn't use it. Spoiler alert. So what I'm doing is I'm taking some creamy aqua pigments in gray from Brutus Monroe. I put it on some packaging, sprayed some water on it, and now I'm just pressing it into my paper. Now this is a Rosy Studio paper, you guys, so it's not like a mixed media paper. It's just a one-side printed paper. I'm also using Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Black Velvet, and I added some water to that, and I'm pressing that into the paper. And then finally, what I'm going to do is I have some Tattered Angels Chalkboard Glimmer Mist. And this color is Ferrari Red. And I'm going to do the same thing. Put it on the packaging, press it down onto the paper. Now I do dry this with a heat tool just to get the layers of wet off of it, but I don't make you guys watch that. I throw some splatters on of the red, and then I throw some splatters on of the black velvet. I decided not to throw any splatters on the gray. I just figured the black velvet and the red were good enough. So instead of using Polka Dot Grid, I used the chain link stencil. And I don't know if I ever put this on the site. It's been a stencil that I've done a while ago, and then with one of the releases, I forgot to add it. And then I was like, oh, I'll do it with the second release or the next release. And I don't think I ever added it. So if the chain link stencil is not up on the website right now when this goes live, it'll be up shortly. I'll make sure it is in the June release for the month. So the only thing I did was take some Nouveau embellishment mousse, and I used the color Honeydew. So it's a very, very, very light green. It almost reads as a silver, but it does have that little teeny tiny tinge of green on it. So I went ahead and placed that down. Now here is my photo. And yes, you guys, it is almost on empty. It is practically on empty. So I am the type of person that will run my gas tank until the end and then fill it up. And I know exactly how far I can go. I know exactly how close I can take it. So back when we lived in Maryland, I knew that if my gas tank said 1/8 of a tank, I could get back and forth to work 2.5 times after that. I've never run out of gas. Knock wood. I've never run out of gas. I've always been to a gas station before I have done that. I have taken it down to 1/2 gallon of gas in my car though. It's just the type of person I am. There are two different type of people in the world when it comes to filling up their gas tank, and it is this one and everyone else, and I am one of these. So yeah. Now I had this little what is this piece of paper on my desk from Vicky Bouton's color study, I want to say. No, not color study. I don't remember. But anyway, it's from one of her 6x8 paper pads. So I went ahead and just added like a secondary mat to my photograph. And I did that because I felt like I needed to kind of capitalize on that honeydew color that I had going on with my Nouveau embellishment mousse. Now this is a big honkin' huge label, and I just went ahead and put that underneath of the photo. Now in Rebecca's photo, it looks like she has a label and little bits layered up with a tag. She also has some glitter going on over top of her mixed media, and I decided not to go with the glitter because of the style of stencil that I did. The style of stencil that I did has a lot more space for the mixed media other than open space, kind of like the Polka Dot grid does. So I went ahead and pulled out some of my thickers, and this one says Road Trip, and I knew I wanted to use that. And I knew I wanted to use this cute little car. I just think it's flipping adorable, guys. So wanted to go ahead and use that as well. So I put the Road Trip thickers up first, and then I am using these letter thickers, and these are from Chamel's Field Trip collection, to spell out no. So it's no road trip today. And I thought that that was super clever. Sometimes, you know, you are super pleased with yourself and the things that you come up with. And in this case, yeah, I was super pleased. Which, you know, it's fine. If you are happy with what you're putting out, then that's all that matters. So I actually am, right now, as I am doing this voiceover, gluing down the foam thickers. Now, normally foam thickers, you know, normally those bad boys will stay, but for some reason, these foam thickers don't want to stay for me. They were literally popping up off of my paper. So I felt like I needed to add the adhesive because I don't need them falling off and getting lost. So I went ahead and pulled out this sticker book from Echo Park, and I was just looking to see if I could find anything that might be able to go on the layout. So I do find a couple things. I find this letterboard sticker that says, "Life is a grand adventure, let's go out and live." And I go ahead and pop that up on foam and put it down here at the bottom where that banner is that I built. And then I find another sticker that says, "We are on the open road," and I go ahead and pop that one up as well and place that over on the left-hand corner. So now I am just looking for the rest of the fun things to put on the layout. And I have this road sticker, and I thought that this would be completely adorable to put across the top of the page. So I went ahead and did that. And now there's red sticker that says, "Remember the journey." And I was looking for a perfect little place for that. And I thought, you know what? Over top of the road just makes sense. Now it just doesn't feel like there is just a random road sticker up there and nothing for it to go with it. I did trim a sheet, not a sheet of twine, a piece of twine in red, and I went ahead and tied that into a bow, dropped a dollop of Nouveau Deluxe adhesive down into that tag hole, and then put my bow on there. No naked tag holes, you guys. No naked tag holes. So I have these Echo Park brads, or maybe they're Cartabella. It's one of those. Let's see. Yep, Cartabella. And it's the Are We There Yet collection. So I pulled off two of the brads. One says Interstate 15, and one says Route US 66. So I put the 66 brad near the title. I put the Interstate brad near the tag. And then, of course, I am poking through with actual brad tines. These are actual brads. So I have to flip my paper over. And I'm going to go ahead and just use some washi tape to protect anything that will be on the other side of this layout once it's in my album. I do try to put these two little pearly ones on there too, because I thought that they were a good match for the level of shimmer and shine that I have from that embellishment mousse, but it just felt wrong, like it felt awkward. So I end up pulling out some Cocoa Vanilla Studio enamel shapes, and I have these gray ones that I have not used up yet. So I went ahead and did a couple groupings of 3 round brads, and then I also threw on a couple, or more than a couple, 3 of the heart shape. So I did one on each of the stickers that are popped up on foam, and then I went ahead and put one up there up at the top by the Enjoy the Journey. Now, I didn't think that you would be able to see my writing on the hashtag background paper, so I just did a little tiny little bit of journaling on that Vicki Boutin scrap of paper. It says, "I like to live dangerously, November 12th, 2020. So that is going to do it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy 1,000 subscribers to Rebecca. Make sure you check out the links down below and definitely hit up her channel because I'm pretty sure she's having a giveaway. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you again real soon for another video.